What's up guys, and welcome to my channel Flame Over 4. In this video we're going to be doing issue 87 of Build the Terminator T-800. Cannot wait to do this with you guys. He is here, he is right here, but he is so big that he's like taking up the whole length of the table. He's just chilling there while we just find out what parts we're going to be doing next and whether we're going to be adding them on to his body. Right, so it comes with this little box in this issue. So this is issue 87, fitting a joint mechanism to the left thigh. Remember guys, in the last one we had left over, you know, these parts that we made up, and then we had that little part there that was still left over. So we might be installing that on this issue. There's nothing else in the box, so just throw that down. It's in a nice little plastic bag. As I said before, this section here is you know, it's plastic, so you have to be careful with it that you don't break it or anything like that, because that is a plastic section right there. It comes with some nuts as well, so you get those. So there should be 5 nuts in there. Let's just pop that there and we'll take these out. I don't know what we're going to need. It feels like it's been such a long time since we built the last leg, so we will have to just have a double check. So there you go, so all those little nuts are out there now. Pop that down. So what it's asking us to do here guys is saying for us to just check off our parts. That's 87-1, they're 87-2, the nuts, and then also with 87-1 it's telling us to just put it this way round like so. It wants us to put a little bit of super glue into these holes, which we can go ahead and do now. And then it's asking for us to drop in the nuts on top. So we're just pretty much gluing the 4 nuts into these holes. So I'm just going to do it in real time. Not going to speed build through this because I don't think we'll need to. Probably just do it if we're putting some screws in or whatnot. But I don't know whether it's just my shaky hand or whether I'm struggling to get this glue to come out of here. But there you go. You don't need to go too crazy with it. You just need to put enough in there. It asks you to use a cocktail stick, so you can go do that if you want to. Then you just need to I kind of just put them on there last time and then slid them over and then just plonked them down like that. I'm going to do the same with this one. If you line them up like really well, they go in nicely. If you don't, then they just go in at an angle, and then they're just a nightmare to sort out afterwards. But it should be fine to just push them in. This one I went a bit OTT with the glue. There you go. Just push them in. And then you just need to wait for that to set. As you saw there, it wasn't too easy to, well, too easy. It wasn't too hard to do. So that's what it should look like at the end of that stage of popping those in there. So we haven't fast forwarded through or anything. We're just doing it in real time. The next thing it wants us to do, it says to pop some more glue on. So they do love their glue. So on this one, it's saying for us to put it onto the tab. So we need to put it on to these tabs here. So it says to put it on this tab in the corner here. It says to put it on that tab there and then that tab there. So there's 3 tabs. So let's just go ahead and just pop a bit of glue on each one of those tabs. Remembering that there is glue on those tabs, guys. And you want to be careful when you're pushing it all together that you don't get it on anything else. Now that we've done that, we're just going to turn it over just to see what they want us to do. They're saying for us to just sit that into here, which you can go do. So we just need to just sit that over there. You could possibly, you'd probably be better off test fitting all this before you go ahead and glue it in. But if you're quite confident and you've built it before, you won't really need to. So there you go. So once that's all done, that's what that should look like. That's now just slid into there. And that's what it looks like at that stage. So I'm just going to go check to see if there's anything else it wants us to do here. So it's going on about the next issue. So by the looks of it, that's all we get to do. So we have 1 spare bolt left over. We also have that last piece there. And then I'll show you on the model whereabouts it's going to go. So if I just pull him over here. Oh, his bottom of his foot's come off a bit. So just need to just plonk that back on. There you go. So on the model, this leg section here, we get it around the right way. So that's the bigger part there. Is that going to be right? So that should go on to there somehow, like that. So that's how it's going to be once that's on. So it should look like that. So I hold that away, so you can see that's the piece we just built. Doesn't that look cool? So there you go, guys. Right, I'm going to just slide him back out of the way again. Hopefully his foot doesn't try to come apart. I don't know how he's going to stand up because he's so heavy. Right, it's just going on a little bit about the X-Men, which is really cool. Faster than a speeding bullet, which is a nice little read there. And then it says in the next issues, in next week's issues, we're going to assemble the left hip joint. So we're going to pop the left hip joint together so he's got a nice hip replacement there. So there you go. So we're going to be doing that. If you want to join me, guys, please make sure you set the bell so you don't miss out on any more videos that are up and coming. Please subscribe if you haven't already, just by clicking down here. There should be a subscribe button there. And then, yeah, if you want to, comment down below if you are also building this model as well. I'd like to just hear your opinions on what you think, if you bought any model mods, the eyes and such like that, because there's so many things that are out there to make these models even more incredible than they already are. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.